Well, howdy, y'all. Welcome on back to the Crossthread Garage Rootin' Tootin' TV channel. Y'all ready for a good one? Because we got a good one. So, be sure to stick around, check out the video, and look for that secret letter. Alright guys, well, we are back. Tried to clean up the fenders a little bit. I'm gonna hit them with some metal polish, but I scrubbed them down a little bit, tried to get some of that pitting out of them. I mean, they turned out pretty good, but they are far from great. But I'm not gonna buy new ones. These are the original Schwinn stamped ones. If we can't save them too much, I may wind up just painting on them. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'd really rather not go that route. But we do have a couple little hiccups. Like on this one, we got a little bumpity bump right there. So on this one here, we got a little fender bender right there. And then down here on that dovetail, we got a little whoopsie daisy. So I'm gonna take out. I have my small little ball peen. I'm going to try and massage these a little bit. So then I'm going to try something else with the fenders. We're going to see how that works out. I don't know how it's going to, but if it does, it's going to be really cool. So I don't really have a bag to beat on here, so I'm just going to use the old, what do you call this thing, sponge sander thingy. I'm just going to kind of set it on that just kind of cushion the blows a little bit. Not those, this one. There she is. So I'm just going to give her a little tappity tap. It's starting to come out of there. You know, the thing about it is, if these aren't perfect, you know, I mean, the bike's free. You know, it's not costing you anything. So. You know, Chad from Eastwood, he contacted me, and he's got a sandbag and body mallet or pounding, whatever you call it, on sale. I don't know how much I trust Chad after the problems we've been having. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see if I can regain my confidence in Eastwood. Maybe today we'll try it. I mean, I think that's about as good as we're going to get. It's not perfect, but I don't want to beat on it too much. So we're just going to try and knock that down. That worked out pretty good. Let's grab this other fender. This one should come out pretty good. I don't like the fact that it's right there where it's completely visible to the world, but I think that's about as good as we're going to get that one too. That actually turned out pretty nice. Got a couple little divots where I guess it originally stretched, but I think we're maybe one or two more whacks. Yep, I'm pretty happy with that. So, anyway, this is going to be a short little video today, guys. I've been getting my butt kicked at work. Like, it's insane. It's, you know, I do HVAC. It got cold out, and all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, I don't have any heat. You couldn't figure that out before it got 30 degrees out? You couldn't turn your heater on and test it? You know, like, oh, am I going to have heat this season? Let me check before it's 30 degrees out. How about we try that? Let's be a little proactive, people. Now all of a sudden it's an emergency and it's my fault. Oh, why isn't my heater working? You know what? I don't know. Because you're an idiot. That's why. So anyway, I was thinking, guys. Oh, what's that? Yeah, it's the new Crossthread Garage tumblers. These things are incredible. I'll be giving 2 of these away, along with the bicycle. Second and third place are going to receive a free tumbler. These things are great. I put my coffee in it in the morning, and it will stay warm all day, at least until I drink it. It's still warm. And I put my tea in it when I get home, and it will, my ice, I will refill it several times and my ice will still be frozen. It's amazing. Not for sale, limited edition giveaway. I don't sell anything, sorry, I don't. I'm not going to sell anything. You want to buy something, then I don't know, go to Target. Spend your money there. Put your money towards your projects. Don't put it towards me. Subscribe, that helps me. I am going to do a review here soon. I picked this up. This is the Linux Metal Max 4.5. It says 4.5 inch, and it says 1,000 plus cuts, 30 times longer wheel life. Now this was expensive, but apparently it has a diamond edge, so you can give it to your girlfriend and she can wear it around like this, or what we're going to do is we're going to compare this to the cutting ability of the normal ones that I buy from Harbor Freight. We're going to see if it's worth the money to continue to purchase these or not. That's a different video, a different time. Right now what I'd like to do is I want to try to spice up these fenders just a little bit. And they smell like vinegar from where I was cleaning on them. But the old British bikes had a rib that ran down the fender, right down the middle. And I want to try to put that rib into these. Now, I don't know if it's going to go through the bead roller or not because of the curve of it and everything. I've got the bead roller actually set up. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. Worst case scenario, they get ruined. I got to beat them out and paint them. Trial and error, folks. You got to do what you got to do. If you don't try, you'll never know. So anyway, the first thing I want to do with these is I want to run a piece of tape down it so I can draw a line on it. Give myself a good marking. I'm gonna run a piece of tape on both sides. Try to prevent the wheel from marking it up. I don't know if it would or not, but better safe than sorry, And I do apologize if this is not as exciting as moving forward on the actual bike itself, but one, I've been working my fingers to the bone, and two, some of my parts have been delayed. Some of my parts are coming out of California, and I don't know what the delay is, but you know, every time I think they're going to be here, they wind up not being here. So as soon as they get here, though, we're going to have a good old time. But unfortunately, you have to sit through this one because, I mean, who knows where the secret letter may pop up? Right here? No. Right here? No, probably not. What about right here? I mean, I don't know. I don't know where it's going to pop up. Like I say, I don't predetermine that. I just throw it in there when I'm done editing. Where it lands, it lands. And believe me, with all my goofiness and all my mistakes, there is a ton of editing that I spend more time editing. I'll put it to you like this. I can work for 5 hours on something to give you guys a 30-minute video. And that's just pure insanity. It's not necessarily me messing up all the time either. I mean, you know, yeah, I do mess up a lot. Everybody messes up. Own your mistakes. Don't be a know-it-all. But there's a lot of stuff that's just not worth seeing. If I put everything, my God, if I created a 5-hour video, who in the world wants to watch that? I can barely sit through a Tarantino flick. I mean, I like some of the Tarantino flicks. I don't like all of them, but some of them I do. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I love that. I really think Sydney Sweeney should have got a bigger part. I mean, she's going to be the next big thing. You guys watch. She's got a good career ahead of her. Speaking of, how do y'all feel about the new season of Euphoria coming up? I'm excited. What? You haven't watched Euphoria yet? Huh. You should definitely check it out. It's on HBO. HBO. Anyway, it's got the girl who plays in the new Spider-Mans. I don't know her name, Zendara or something. She's in it, and then Sydney Sweeney, of course, she's in it. She's amazing in everything she does. And then can't think of the one girl's name. She's I don't know, a very young transgender actor. I can't think of her name. She plays Jules on the show. Anyway, so my point, I don't know. I got no points. Anyway, let's get to do some measuring. Got the old Kentucky Farm Bureau ruler out. They are big on commitment. Whatever. Big on gouging you with prices. I'll tell you that much. So we're 2 1/4. So what's half of that? I don't know, like 1 1/8 maybe? Does that sound right? 2 1/4, 1 1/8. Better make sure that's the same all the way down. See, now down here we're 2 1/2. How does that happen to us? 2 1/2. Where are we? 2 1/2. 2 1/4. So we get skinnier towards the top. It's a good thing we check that. Okay guys, so I got a 1/4 inch die set up on here. I'm going to see what we can. I'm going to take all the pressure off this. I'm going to see if it'll even roll through there. Well, if my foot pedal would stop disappearing. Yeah, see, it doesn't like that. Now, I don't know, once we put a little bit of tension on this, if it's going to go through or not. Let's get her started, though. Give her a little bit of pressure. So right there, when it starts to tighten, it's right there. So I'm going to go a half a turn and a full turn. I'm going to try a full turn first and see what we got. Whoa, she's hitting over there. All right, let's hold up. It's not a tragedy yet, guys. You just got to pop that corner around. Maybe. Let's back it up just a hair. Okay. Sure, she does not want to go around that. All right, stay on line here. Stay with me. 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 Oh, guys, we may have boogered this all up. Woo. Let's see. See how bad it is. See if there's something we can do to save it. I do know this is a waste of a lot of the expensive tape. Actually, that's not bad, guys. So I think let's give it an extra little turn. Now I've got a guide here that I can see, so I'm going to give it a, 3/4 more of a turn. I'm just going to run it through nice and slow. Will that slow down any? Oh, she didn't like that. She did not like that. She dropped underneath there. Alright. So now we're going to start at this end and we're going to run one. If we can. Daggone it. She's not liking that. There we go. I'm not going to lie to you, fellas. That looks terrible. So we are not doing this. So listen, guys. Now I got to spend all that time and I got to beat this back out. Maybe it won't get a front fender. I don't know. But I wanted to try on the front fender before I tried on the back fender, because the back fender is definitely more important. Anyway, I can't believe I did that. Dag nabbin'. It's too wide to fit into the bead roller. Well, with the curve on it, it is. I don't know. Maybe I can. Nah, can't do that. I don't know. I just don't know, guys. I'm sorry if you were really expecting a front fender, because I don't think it's going to happen now. Unless I can beat this into submission. So, again, like I say, I was just trying to kick out a quick little video. Part of it may be because I'm tired. It's going to all get out. But anyway, I don't know. I got to think about what I'm going to do now. As far as this fender goes, maybe it'll get painted. Maybe it'll just get, more than likely it's probably just going to get trashed. I mean, it's pretty pitted anyway. So it was worth giving a shot. I had an idea. Sometimes you got to take chances in life. I took one. This time I failed, which I've done plenty of times on the show or the channel, whatever you want to call it. Calm down. So anyway, sorry about that, but we are going to go ahead and save on this rear fender, because I think the rear fender definitely sets this bike off. I mean, it gives it an awesome look. Front fender, I'm not terribly concerned with, but yeah, you know what? That's it. I'm done. I'm out. Instagram, it'll pop up here. Last time I said here, I'm pretty sure it's popping up here. I'm always wrong on that, though. Go to my Instagram, please. Like, subscribe. We got to get the numbers up so that I can actually give this thing away. You know, let's get the follower count up, the subscriber, follower, or whatever. Comment, like everything on this video. Share it. You know, tell people. Be like, hey, I want to win this bike. Will you subscribe to this guy? And if you win, you know, you can get a bunch of friends. Maybe they don't want the bike, but they'll subscribe for you. And if they want one of your friends win, you can get the bike off of them. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Do what you want to do. I'm tired. I'm beat. All right. Well, I'm out of here, guys. Oh, by the way, got something very special coming up in the future. I've been working on for when we're nearing the completion of this bike. Okay. I have reached out to a very well-known rapper friend of mine, and they're going to stop by the show. So you got to pay attention for that. I mean, it's gonna be unreal. I mean, I'm gonna get them to kick down some what do you call it? Rhymes, beats, chupa chupas, you know, whatever, right here in the middle of Crossthread Garage. So stay tuned. See you guys.